Well, hello. And today I want to share two verses with you. The first is from Hosea, and it's about the wilderness. Both verses are about the wilderness. Hosea chapter 2, verse 14 and 15. But then I will win her back again. That's Israel. I will lead her into the desert and speak tenderly to her there. I will return her vineyards to her and transform the valley of trouble into a door of hope. The second verse is from Mark's Gospel, chapter 1, verse 12. Immediately the Spirit drove Jesus into the wilderness. Now, God's Spirit, not the devil, God's Spirit led even Jesus into the wilderness. And the Greek word for drove implies some exertion of force. Okay, he was a dove and Jesus was a lamb, but he was driving. A dove was driving the lamb into the wilderness. It's understandable that we are apprehensive about the desolate places in which we're forced to enter, like in a lockdown or social isolation, when we have to stay at home. But God is here exhorting his people to be full of hope and without anxiety when such times come upon us. Well, look, there's a clear choice before us in every difficult situation. We will be tempted to moan and groan in self-pity, like the children of Israel, and go round and round in circles, or we will allow deep blessings to distill upon our souls. If we will quieten ourselves and trust, we will find that the word of God will come alive in hitherto unimaginable ways. We will discover the relevance and power of the word of God in our daily life. The word will stir up our faith, inspiring us and strengthening us and making us as bold as lions. It's also through the rigors of tough situations that our hearts are sifted, our motives purified, and our life goals are narrowed down. Our priorities change, and we lose the fussy pettiness of preoccupation with trivial things. There is an enemy to overcome, and we had better gird up our loins, dig into the word, and resist the devil. It is in the wilderness that we must learn to fight. Part of the fight is the pruning and purifying that comes as we learn to let go of things that once seemed important. Every soldier who has been in combat situations has learned to let go of any encumbrance and so free himself to use his weapons. So never fear the wilderness, but enter boldly, following your captain who has gone before, and know that the Spirit of God has brought you here to fully equip you to fight and win the battles ahead.